classes have ended, and it's just my final exams left. So this time next week, I should be done everything. And so from now on I should have more time to do videos, and I'll be back to making them every week or something like that. I went snowboarding about 2 weeks ago with a group of friends. We stayed for 2 days at we went snowboarding at a place called Sunshine, which is a ski resort in Banff National Park, which is like I said, it's a national park. It's a very touristy place, and I don't like going to Sunshine very often because, as you'll see in the video, there's a lot of people there. And I don't usually go to Banff very often because, like I said, it's a very touristy place. And I go to the mountains to see wilderness and be in a quiet, remote place. I would imagine that some of you have heard of Banff. I think it's advertised quite a bit. It's an okay place. If you have money, you can do a lot of things, but it's pretty expensive. So if any of you are planning on coming to the Canadian Rockies, then send me a message and I'll suggest some better places to go than Banff. Not that it's a bad place, but it's expensive and crowded. If you have money, then it's not a problem. So anyways, I figured that I would show you a little bit of me attempting to snowboard. I've been snowboarding for 6 years now, and I still suck. I have difficulty getting off the chairlift. In fact, if you're sitting beside me on the chairlift, usually I'll sacrifice you when I'm getting off. Usually I'll pull you down so that I don't fall. Or if I'm falling, I'll take you down with me. So, nobody ever wants to sit right beside me on the chairlift because they know they're going down, so. I think you see a couple of times on this video where I fall. I usually don't fall when I'm going downhill, but I usually tend to fall over when I stop for some reason, and it hurts after a while. missed it. We've only gotten one call. It was a woman having a seizure, but there really wasn't much of anything, so it's been kind of a slow couple of days. I have my practicum again this weekend, and I had my practicum last weekend. I can't say much about what happens for obvious reasons, but it's definitely interesting. Oh, by the way, I have a story for you guys here, and this is Kiwi Whispers, or any other New Zealanders. I have a question for you at the end of this. So, I grew up on a farm. I moved when I was 14 years old, and we moved to the town. But before I was born, I think it was 1978 that they got rid of it, but there was basically there's a World War II airport that's just outside of the town, and basically in World War II it was used to train pilots to send them overseas. And at the end of the war, they had a surplus of military planes that a lot of the farmers in the area bought them for parts, for scrap metal, that kind of thing. And so basically a plane called a Mosquito. It's a 2-engine fighter bomber. It has a wood frame and it's quite fast. And it was sitting in the farmyard from the end of World War II until 1978. And in 1978, I believe it was somebody from a museum in Richmond, British Columbia, came, and my grandfather donated it to them. So they took the plane to Richmond, and they were going to fix it up and put it on display. I don't think they did, but my dad and I just found out the other day that an American bought it and took it or sent it away to New Zealand to be restored, along with 3 other Mosquitos. And so my dad and I kind of did some research found out that one of the planes that's being restored has the same serial number and everything of the plane that was sitting on our farm. So that's pretty cool that that plane finally got restored. And it's cool that we have a small connection to it. The plane, like I said, it never actually saw combat. It was, I believe it was built in Toronto. It was sent out to my town, to the airport, where the pilots trained on it, but I never got sent overseas. It was just for training. And at the end of the war, it just sat at our farm until it was donated. Eventually got to New Zealand. And I believe that eventually they're being sent back to the United States. Because, like I said, it was an American that bought them to restore them. So, anyways, my dad and I found a YouTube clip of a news story in New Zealand where it's flying around and everything. So we thought that that was cool that we have a connection to it. A small connection, but so anyways, I'm gonna stick that link in the description for you guys to see. Anyways, I thought that that was a cool story. Maybe Kiwi or anybody else in New Zealand has heard about that. That's what I'm wondering, is if you guys have heard about this story at all. So, anyways, I'll stick that in the description so that you guys can check